Ayy, I can't stop, I'm on the way to the top. Got another flight to hop, I can't stop. Got a new whip in the lot, got a new crib, I'm a cop. I won't stop, got a whole family and friends. Everybody needs their ends, I won't stop. I will not play pretend, I'ma keep going to the end. Yeah, 8 years I've been building up, still 24, that's Kobe love. Graduated my second school, I did it all, can't get enough. Moving out to Miami though, it's floor to ceiling my windows. 10 Latinas be running around, I tell them all, let's dominoes. Biggest thing in my city, get rich or die like 50. My parents immigrated from Iraq, nothing was the same like Drizzy. My last name is my empire, I broke through and I set fire. Keep adding gas, can't cool me down, all Louis V is drip or drown.
I won't stop, I will not play pretend, I'ma keep going to the end.
What's up, you guys? It's me, G. Welcome back to another video. It has been a long time since we've been back on the big bike. I finally got the battery replaced on this thing, and thank God we can finally get some power again. Holy crap, guys, it feels so good to be back out on this bike. I feel like I haven't ridden this thing in over a month, and I think it actually has been over a month. But oh my God, guys, I have so much to talk to you guys about today. Things have just been absolutely crazy lately. Now, before I get into all that, today we are actually going to be going and testing out a new Insta360 camera. It is the Insta360 ONE X2. Now, I'm super excited to put this camera to the test today. We're going to hopefully go find a place to get some cool shots at. So that's where we're headed now, but oh my God, I have a lot to tell you guys. So as you guys know, my back has been hurting, and I got to be honest with you guys, I absolutely hate talking about it. I hate talking about being in pain because I feel like I'm just complaining all the time. It has just been pretty bad. You guys probably can't see anything because the sun's probably like right in the camera. Took like a week off at the gym, and I wanted to like catch up, so I did way too much, and unfortunately I have been dealing with those consequences. When I get hurt, I usually just wait it out, and a couple weeks, maybe a month later, I'll be fine. And now we are 2 months in, and about a month and a half went by. I realized I needed to do something about it, so I started to see this chiropractor. To make a really long story short, he was exposed to COVID. I happened to go to his place while he was exposed. It's not confirmed that he has COVID, but he was exposed to it, which means I could have been exposed to it. Rudi and I had plans to go out of town on our birthday. We were going to go to New York. COVID stopped that. We were going to go to Chicago. COVID stopped that. And now COVID has stopped any trip. We were going to go to Kansas City, and that was obviously canceled too. So here I am. I actually feel really bad for Rudi because I wanted to plan something nice for her birthday, and unfortunately we've kind of had to like cancel all plans until we get our tests back. Obviously that throws off a lot of the plans for Rudi, her work schedule, my work schedule. So we've been dealing with a little bit of that as well. One thing that's actually really nice about my back though, guys, is I have to be like leaning forward to not be dealing with any pain. And that actually works out really well when it comes to riding because I have to lean forward. So luckily I can still like come out and ride and have it not be terrible. I know some of you guys were worried about me too. You said I should probably get some x-rays, really figure out what's going on with my back. I feel like I've had this pain before, and I had like a really massive muscle spasm in my back. And what sucks is it's really just like affecting my actual days now. Like, first of all, I can't go to the gym anymore, which really sucks. I can't stunt anymore, which also sucks. Like, it's really been affecting my days, and at this point, like, I really want to get this fixed so we can just get back to normal. Oh, I gotta turn here. My bad. We had that live stream on Halloween. I had a great time live streaming, but I just felt like I didn't have a whole lot of energy during it. It was probably like the most pain I had been in so far. Well, not only have I had the back issues, the COVID issues, everything getting rescheduled, my videos being pushed back, like all of that, but I've even had like a couple of business deals fall through. We were supposed to have some custom Gromie Bears / Mini Moto Squad gloves coming in. Unfortunately, the company just ghosted me after a while. Kind of makes me feel bad for you guys because I told you that it was going to happen. I've learned my lesson. I should probably, you know, get that set in stone, make sure I have them before I even do any announcing. But I do want to apologize to you guys. Obviously, I didn't want that to happen, but, you know, I learned my lesson. Hey, puppy. I also promised you guys the 1 million subscribers video, but with everything that's been going on, I unfortunately will not get that done in time. I feel like this whole video is just like a bunch of bad news. There's been like a lot of bad things on top of another. But when I come out here, you guys, I try to be as like honest as possible with you guys and just kind of let you know what's going on. Unfortunately, the things lately haven't been going great, but that doesn't mean everything's bad. You know, I finally got my bike done. I got my truck fixed, so we're slowly getting there. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm also not on the right street. Speaking of broken things, I did want to talk to you guys about Jasper. The parts have just not come in for the Grom, and I have just literally been sitting here waiting for those. Because of COVID, you know, those parts are taking forever, and, you know, all we can do really is just wait. But you guys can imagine, there's just been a lot going on. So it's been a little bit more difficult lately to make these videos. But that's like plenty of stuff that I've spit at you guys. We finally made it to the place where I wanted to record. We're going to get this Insta360 camera out. I'm going to give you guys a short little review on this thing, and I'm actually really excited to test this camera out. All right, so here it is, guys, the Insta360 ONE X2. Now, if you guys look at this thing, it is tiny. Like, this is my hand. This is the actual camera. I love that you can literally just like slip it in your pocket, and it's as if like there's not even a camera there. So it's really nice how small this thing is, especially when you compare it to the other Insta360 camera that I have. Probably should be thrown around like that. One of the main differences that you guys are going to notice on this is the screen. So if I turn this thing on, this thing actually has a screen that not only shows you what you're recording, but you can even like twist it and see like the opposite side. So you can use this as a vlog camera, and you can use it for like some action shots. So basically what I'm going to be doing here today, guys, I'm going to show you how I set up a whole entire montage. I just tried to film this once already and found out that I was not in 360 mode. So we're going to start this over again. And I'm going to show you guys how I put together a little bit of a montage. So now we got the invisible selfie stick. You guys can see that like when I have my hand in my lap like this, you can hardly even tell that I have it. But one thing I always recommend to do is if you guys move this stick a lot, you get a lot better action shots. You guys will also see that high stabilization that this camera has. It's absolutely fantastic, especially when riding. You guys have no idea how crazy it actually is. But when I'm filming the left side of the bike, sometimes I'll get some still shots by the tires because that can get some pretty cool shots. And if I move the camera up a little bit higher, we can get some really cool drone looking shots. And that's like a shot that you could never get on any other camera. Also, guys, I have to admit, the battery life on this thing is so much better than all of the other cameras, all of the other 360 cameras I've ever used. They say it's an increase of about 55%, and I've got to say, guys, I do notice that. Sometimes you can get some really cool shots from the front tire. Maybe move that back up to me. Well, again, I recommend you guys mount this to your bike. But right now it's actually too cold for my mounts to even stick, so that's why I am holding it. Again, if you guys keep the camera moving, I think that the shots look a little bit better. And now this camera can also film in 5K, guys. It can actually film in 5.7K. All right, so now that we're on our way back, this is when I get a bunch of just random things. You guys have no idea how many cool shots you can get with this camera, even by accident. Now this camera is also waterproof up to 10 meters, so that's always really nice that you can take this camera underwater and not have to worry about any issues with it breaking. I got all these people looking at me because I'm holding the stick. So we got those shots. Now we just need one more. Okay, well, first you got to get the camera off. Oh no, well that is a massive problem. Do you guys see that? I just accidentally tore that off. I cannot believe that. Wow, that is unfortunate. I wish I had some tools on me. Okay, well, we're gonna have to try to get creative with this one, guys. Drive-by shots. Now, one thing I'm a little worried about here is I don't have anything to mount this up. So what I'm gonna have to do, which you guys might be able to notice in the final product, but I gotta use my backpack as a stand. I'll try to use this box. Just keep in mind, guys, you might be able to see this box in the shot, but my mount broke, so I don't know what else to do right now. All right, and then we'll set up our last shot right here, right about here. As long as nobody runs it over, we should be okay. But what's so cool about this camera is it takes away having to bring multiple cameras for multiple spots. You can literally just use this one and make it look like you have a drone, an action camera, and a regular camera with you all at the same time. But if you guys want to check out this camera for yourself, there is a link in the description that you guys can use. Obviously, if you guys are going to ride a motorcycle, I 100% recommend the motorcycle package because it comes with a lot of mounts that you guys will definitely need if you're going to be on a bike. But anyways, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I know a lot has been going on lately, and I've just been trying to keep you guys up to date. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah. I can't stop, I'm on the way to the top. Got another flight to hop, I can't stop. Got a new whip and a lot, got a new crib, I'm a cop. I won't stop, got a whole family and friends. Everybody needs their M's, I won't stop. I will not play pretend, I'ma keep going to the end.